Hello, and welcome to Lawless Family Courts. This video series is designed to help you navigate and protect yourself from our United States family court system today, which is much closer to a mafia or a conspiracy than it is a court of law. In this segment, we're going to talk about the unlawful jailing of people to extort monies from them and friends and family. This is also completely unconstitutional. Of course, judges and legislators have twisted the words of the Constitution, trying to pretend it's legal. But in fact, a debtor's prison, putting people in prison for money alone, is just plain unconstitutional, and those words are very clear. It's that simple. You cannot put people in jail for not paying money, period. They try to call this contempt of court, but then they ignore the requirements that would allow it to be proven in a court. The Supreme Court has said that to prove contempt of court, the person, and this is in a civil case, must have the ability to conform to the order of the court. So, in other words, the phrase is they must have the keys to their own jail cell and be able to do what the court is asking. If people don't have the money and the state does not prove that they do have the money, then they cannot constitutionally be held for contempt of court. It's blatantly illegal. And what they're doing is extorting money out of friends and family by throwing someone in jail. It's a racket. It's not a court of law. These judges belong in prison and need to be fired. People need to understand what's happening is completely unlawful, even though they're pretending it is lawful. It is unlawful to jail anyone for overdue child support. Always has been and always will be without a constitutional amendment that creates the ability to throw people in debt into prison. One thing that's encouraging this, and why in some cases in some states 70 or 80% of people are behind in child support, is because they lose their job and the money owed in child support continues to accrue. They go in the hospital with a heart attack and the money continues to accrue. In some states, as happened to me, the judge imputed 3 or 4 times the income I had, pretending I was making lots more than I was making. And the money continued to accrue, even though it never existed. And the State Department of Revenue comes after you like a steamroller, pretending the money existed, and tries to throw you in jail. Everything they're doing, whether it's at state agency or the judge themselves, that would try to put you in jail for owing a debt is totally unconstitutional if you don't have the money. So you must positively put up that defense, demand your rights, demand a trial, and require the state to prove you have the money on the very day of the trial. If they can't do that, they cannot put you in jail for civil contempt. It's that simple. Please pass the word. To get case law and more information, send an email to info@divorceracket.org. And please watch as many of these videos as you can to avoid being abused by our family court racket.